Hey friends, welcome to video number 2 with relation to methods of communication. In my last video, we spoke about verbal communication where we understood the differences between oral and written communication. Now, we will concentrate on non-verbal forms of communication, and under that we will now focus on just this concept, that is body language, which is often known as kinesics. Now, body language is a vast and wide term. Under body language, there are many sub-terms or many subtopics. To mention few, I have mentioned here on the whiteboard. We will try to understand all these forms of non-verbal communication which come under kinesics or body language. To begin with, the first type of non-verbal communication which comes under body language is gestures. Now, what do we exactly mean by gestures? Or do we communicate really with all these types which I have mentioned here? Do we communicate non-verbally so much? Of course, yes. A big answer to all this is yes. In fact, we are all the time communicating via our body. Even when we are remaining silent, we do communicate with the body language. So the first type of communication which comes under body language is gestures. What do we mean by gestures? Gestures means the movement of your hands, the movement of your head and the movement of your neck. Whenever we are moving our hands or our head or our neck, that comes under gestures. For example, if someone is talking to you and you are continuously nodding your head, that is what is non-verbal communication or gestures. Even if I am putting like this is non-verbal communication in the form of gestures. If I show a fist to someone, that is a gesture. If I do this is a gesture. Whatever we communicate with the help of our hands, with the help of our head and with the help of our neck, that comes under gestures. Okay, so many times when we are talking, we keep on moving or keep on shaking our hands. That comes automatically in subconscious way. That is also a kind of gesture. Remember friends that the gestures should be limited, should not be over. If at all the gestures are over, then the charm of your real communication just goes away, because people are only and only concentrating on your unwanted movement of your hand or your head or your neck. So try to limit your gestures. Okay? Then the second type of kinesics is when we are talking about postures. What do I exactly mean by posture? Posture is the way you carry your spinal cord, the way you sit, the way you stand and the way you walk. Have you often heard people saying that, oh my God, he walks confidently. Oh my God, she walks very confidently. Now, can a walk of some person indicates your confidence level of that person? Of course, yes. People who are very confident, they will always walk with their straight, erect shoulders, looking in front, something like that. Whereas on other hand, there are people who are walking with the shoulders drooping downwards, looking downwards, something like that. So the way you sit, the way you stand, and the way you walk, and the way you carry your spinal cord is posture. Indians have a very bad tendency of having very bad posture. The moment we sit, we start couching. So that is again a very bad way of carrying yourself. If you are really talking about the good posture, you must sit and you must stand and you must walk in with an erect spinal cord. The third thing which comes under kinesics is related to eye contact. Often I say this, that eyes are the windows to the soul. So how the eyes are windows to the soul? Whatever you communicate via your eyes. So eyes communicate a lot. Now, what do I exactly mean by eye contact? If at all I have good eye contact with my receiver, obviously it shows my three important things. The first thing which your eye contact shows is your honesty level. Remember friends that the people who are dishonest will not be able to maintain good eye contact with others. Do you remember the last time you spoke something lie or something like that with your mother? Were you able to maintain eye contact with your mother at that time? No. So eye contact shows your honesty. Secondly, eye contact also shows your interest level. The moment you are interested, obviously what will happen? You will maintain a very good eye contact with your receiver. Third, the eye contact shows your confidence level. If you are confident enough, you will be able to maintain very good eye contact with your audience. The moment I have no mastery over my subject matter, I won't be able to maintain good eye contact with my audience. So eye contact is very important. Remember that if eye contact is not good, obviously the receiver will feel disinterested and will feel that I am not involved in the communication and will not take active participation. So it's very important for all of us to maintain a very good eye contact with your audience. The audience may be 2, 4 or 100. It is very important to have eye contact with each and every one, starting from this side, that is left hand side, towards the right hand side, like this. Also remember, a pleasant eye contact is just 3 seconds in Indian scenario. Eye contact beyond 3 seconds will just become staring or glaring, which is not pleasant. So if you want to maintain good eye contact and pleasant eye contact, you will not do it beyond 3 seconds, right? Then the fourth thing is when we are talking about facial expressions. Now face is the mirror of your mood. You are happy, your face reflects. You are sad, your face reflects. You are angry, the redness in the face reflects, right? You are blushing, the blush in the face reflects. So face is the mirror of my mood. Whatever I communicate via my face. My anger, my happiness, my excitement, my fear, everything is communicated via face. So facial expressions are one of the most important part of our body language, that is kinesics, right? And then the fifth form of kinesics is when we are talking about smile. Now what is a smile? Smile is a curve which straightens most of our work, right? When we smile, most of our works become really very simple, very easy. If people will face other persons who have pleasant smile on their faces, obviously you feel inclined towards those people and you feel to talk more with those people in comparison to the people who have no smile at all on their faces. So smile is again one of the most important aspect of kinesics. You communicate a lot with your smile. See friends, when I talk about smile, that is a pleasant smile. I am not talking about giggling at all. So there is a difference between giggling and smile. Always carry a beautiful ornament which you will feel that yes, this ornament is something which suits everyone, and that is the most beautiful ornament, that is smile on your faces. We will talk about the other forms of kinesics in my upcoming video. Hope you have understood everything. Thank you so much.